Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scope for the 1st of March. So today we have the Sun making a sextile to Jupiter, Mercury's making a semi-sextile to Mars, the Moon enters void of course, so if you want to know more about that, check out the separate audio. Venus makes a sextile to Chiron, and Mercury makes a contraparallel to Chiron. So yeah, it's one of the roadblock days, so all of these aspects are going to be affecting us for the next 2 days to 7 days, the contraparallel a bit longer, right up into maybe 14 days. So yeah, the Sun sextile to Jupiter. Jupiter always brings a wave of positivity. It wants us to, think outside of our comfort zone. It can bring good fortune, luck, growth and opportunities, giving us the chance to become more confident in ourselves and our abilities, and just to go after our goals with a bit more optimism, or even if it's just simply having gratitude for all you have in your life, or manifesting what you want to have in your life by thinking good thoughts and then thinking about the practical day-to-day actions you are going to have to take to make these dreams a reality. So overall, the Sun's sextile to Jupiter can just increase our self-esteem. Negatively, we can be overconfident, overindulged, because we can just be like, I want everything now, so we can spend more than what we have, do too much, seek too much attention, take more risks and not, make wise choices. So it's best to take calculated risks. These are risks that you research and plan, or are prepared to, face the consequences for us, because sometimes it can just be, I don't care about the consequences, I'm going to do whatever it is I want to do, and as long as this can have adverse, negative consequences, then it's your choice. So spiritually, it wants us to explore new horizons, embrace a more positive mindset. So really good to work through or start or continue the work of reprogramming your subconscious mind with positive thoughts. It invites us to connect with our higher selves. Mercury's semi-sextile to Mars also brings us this confidence, but it can also negatively make us aggressive and pushy once again, and not respecting other people's boundaries. But on the positive, it's good to help us make decisions, have more clarity, have more passion, be more direct and persuasive in our communication. So good for our sales and marketing work, as well as getting your points of view across, expressing your opinions and ideas to others. Psychologically, it's wanting us to bring balance between our determination and our assertiveness. It wants us to take charge of our lives, take bold, drastic actions towards making changes in our lives while respecting other people's boundaries and not blowing up our whole house, literally and figuratively. Sometimes it can be like, I'll quit all my friends, which is good. Sometimes we do need to let go of all the past, and it is hard to do, it's not easy, but 9 times out of 10 we have to think before we do these things. So just allow it to give you that quicker thinking. It's good for more sort of intellectual research, work can make us more productive, and we just have to make sure that we consider other people's needs, and just try not to make hasty decisions, or just watch out for that impulsivity. Venus's sextile to Chiron brings balance to our relationships as well, so it helps us to repair any conflicts that come up over the next few days. It can help us build more self-love and awareness and love in general into our relationships, more acceptance and forgiveness. So it's great to work through communication and problems as well, but negatively it can lead to misunderstandings and miscommunication as well. So just make sure you give people space for you all to speak, actively listen to each other, creating that safe space to communicate more effectively as well. This energy is a really powerful healing energy, so great for all forms of therapy and self-care work. Content creators can talk about how we can bring more healing into our life, how we can be more self-reflective, how we can work on our personal growth, explaining what lifelong personal growth is, explaining how journaling, meditation and therapy can help, and how important it is to process our negative experiences, especially our childhood and early adulthood wounds with rejection, abandonment and lack of love and care, which is the biggest problem, because we all want to be happy people, but a lot of us have had such negative experiences, whether it's been in our family life, childhood or relationships, or just interacting in world. By the time you get to about 25, 30, maybe even 18 nowadays, the world can just suck all the life out of you. So just giving content on how we can remain optimistic and loving when the world is not compassionate and loving at times, how writing, art and expressing ourselves creatively can help us tap into our inner sensitivity, and how building more empathy for ourselves can help us have it for others, and just giving tips in general on self-care, reminding people that healing is a personal process, it's not a competition, and there is no right or wrong way to heal, because we all heal in our different ways, even if we suffer from the same symptoms. How one person may get out of their depression or manage it will not be how the other person manages it. So yeah, that's the daily scope for the 1st of March.